All right, let's go look at this new line of cruisers. Let's go look at this new line of cruisers and see how they stack up. Okay, so just for comparison's sake, I got to get this fixed in my brain. Spee is 2x3 283s. We're on a 20-second reload. I have his secondary battery out to what looks like about a little less than 6 kilometers, 5.9 according to this. Yeah, okay. All right, so now let's have a look at... Now, Reinhard, I don't know, Reinhard is the premium? Let me on a minute. Okay, so these must be the texture. So Reinhard must be the texture rebuild here. Nice! Very cool, Bogey. Very cool. Okay, so I have the same secondary battery, effectively the same range. These are 5.6. I might have had some captain skill that buffed it slightly on the show. 23-second reload now on the 283s. HE and AP, same shells. Looks like same shells, same shell ballistics. 3200. Hang on a minute. Let's just run tier 6 German cruiser. Get rid of that. There we go. No, they're not the same shells. Spee's shells have more velocity to them. That's interesting. Is this part of the changes they made where they said they were upping the shell velocities? Yes, initial shell velocity increased 890 to 910 to more accurately match historical print. Okay, so when she releases, she will have the same shell ballistics that Spee does on a 19.5-second reload. So she'll have a ever so slightly better reload than Graf Spee does. Okay. It looks like the secondary armament is basically identical. Okay. So then what is supposed to be awesome about these... I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong ship. So what is supposed to be so awesome about these secondaries then? It's the same. It's like literally the same number. 15.8 kilometer range, 16 kilometer range. Okay, very close. Secondary battery accuracy improved. It's now in line with the higher tiers of the line. So apparently, at Reinhard here at tier 6, you're basically getting the Spee experience, the authentic Spee experience, I guess, for lack of a better way to put it. Now I have, what is this? Secondary battery high explosive shells. Oh wait, you have manual secondaries? I have manual secondaries, don't I? Yes. Manual, so I get maximum range, manual mode, maximum range in automatic mode. So that goes back to what you guys were saying. It's a lot harder to use the manual secondaries. They apparently just suck right now. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to catch up on what you guys were telling me in chat. It's getting rid into Deutschland, which makes sense because Deutschland was like the historical ship. So yeah, that makes total sense. All right, let's build this thing out. Let's take her for a spin, just for the hell of it. I'm gonna stick with the Hydro. This ship really hates torpedoes. I feel like I can deal like planes as much as planes suck. Plane drops and plane drop torpedoes are not as big a threat generally as ship launched torpedoes. AP bombs will probably ruin my life. Because I'm German, and that's just the way it goes. If you're a German boat in this game, AP bombs ruin your life. Do I want airstrike or steering gears? What did I have over here? Probably steering. No, I had... Oh, okay. Damage control. Because she burns like a battleship, doesn't she? So while you're waiting for main gunner, you can manually shoot the secondaries. I believe so, 4BF. I believe so. Now, the trick is that... Oh, hang on a minute. I think I just ran it. Love a good summer. Love a good summer rainstorm. I'll warn you guys, we had some random power outages around here lately. So if I just disappear, that's probably what happened. Okay, so I can't take any of the big range-inducing stuff just yet. Hang on a minute. Wonder, does the secondary flag buff the range? That must be what it was. 6.2. 6.7. It does. Okay. Okay. Give me the Hydro flag, because Hydro flag, like, why would I not? And then over here, what I had done was I had taken auxiliary. This is how I built Spee, which doesn't make any sense. Oh, no, it's not how I built Spee. Okay. Is manual control better than AI? That's a good question. Right now, I'm going to run this just because I don't want my secondary turrets knocked out, but let's see what happens. Hydro aiming, and then I want airstrike. I'm getting, what, one sub drop, right? Only the one. This would improve the drop to 16 seconds versus rudder shift. And ship doesn't feel like it handles all that badly. Damage control over here. I'm gonna stick with damage control. Sub hunting's not ever what this thing's it's gonna be good at. You don't want to be doing that, like, ever. I do like that cannon. Okay, and then let's put up the German flag, and then where's my paid actor flag? I feel like I need a paid actor flag. It should be down here, somewhere along down here is the funny, goofy stuff. That's Archer Fish. Where's my paid actor flag? Man, I got flags down here I've never seen. 35th anniversary Transformers flag. Okay. Steam. Piece of cake. Some weird stuff down here. I have a Borg, a Klingon, a Romulan, a Federation, and a Vulcan flag. That's actually kind of fun. I didn't even know I had these. Wargaming Fest. I remember some of these. These are the anniversary flags. This is a Christmas flag. Yep, I remember some of these. Yep, Go Navy, Sharks, and Eagles. This was the Soviet stuff that they did for a spell. This is the old Team Rubicon flag they did for some fundraisers here in the States. What else we got, kids? I need to be able to search. I need to be able to just type in the name so that I can find a flag I'm looking for. Oh, that's pretty. Where is this paid actor flag? No, it's here. I thought it was in the fun flag. Is it up top in like the serious ones? I don't think so. These are like historical flags. Shipmasters last year. Oh well, I'm not gonna waste too much time on that. I'll just put this. I'm gonna find that paid actor flag, though. That's a fun one. Okay. The other thing that I can do, I can spec this guy out. Let's have a quick look at how I was specking it earlier. Yeah, okay. All right, so we need the turret traverse. I'm a big fan of this in general. Probably want the extra. Ooh, I don't get an extra. Oh, this ship doesn't get a heal. That's the difference. Spee gets the heal, but Deutschland won't. Okay, no, that makes sense. That gives Spee something kind of cool for a premium boat. Okay, all right, I like that. Over here, I obviously took Superintendent over there. I can't or I won't. So let's do this, that. We'll do Adrenaline Rush. Let's do this. Now, I get a secondary. Here we go. Pack-a-Punch means I can push the secondary battery range out. But because I'm not a battleship, there's nothing that I can get the range. I can get that on. Okay. Let's just try this skill. Let's just try it. If it sucks, it sucks. So that means my manual secondaries now go out to... hang on a minute. I got to come back to here. It'll tell me. 8 kilometers. 8-kilometer manual secondaries. And probably, because you can't take the mod that buffs it, can you? Or can you? I can. How crazy do we want to be, ladies and gentlemen? Do we just want to sell out for manual secondaries? On a ship without a heal, that feels like a terrible play. 9.1. I think I'm going to stick to the main battery here. I'm going to stick to the main battery here. If I find myself in a position where I can feel like I can get good work out of the manual secondaries, we'll give it a go. But like right now, I'm not seeing it. I'm really hesitant at tier 6 to put many eggs in that basket. All right, let's try this thing. Reinhard. Deutschland. It will be Deutschland when the time comes. Thank you for that tidbit of information. That makes way more sense. I know, 4BF. Well, it's weird for us, right? Like, where I live not far from a substation. And in general, we don't have this problem. But, like, yesterday, the Houston area, the greater Houston region, had a bunch of rain yesterday. At the time this occurred, it wasn't raining here. It was like 5:30 in the afternoon. And the power went out. Just randomly. For like 15 seconds. And then it came back on. And it was more an irritant than anything, right? Because, of course, you have to reboot all your computers, and then the Wi-Fi has to come back up, and blah, blah, blah. But just, you know, it takes time for modern household conveniences to recover after losing electricity for a little bit. But it was just irritating. It was like, why is this happening? It happened once last month, too, that I can think of. Like in July. We had like a random one in July as well. Like, what is this? Very, very odd. Well, Centerpoint, I think, wants more money because they're trying to harden the system against hurricanes, right? After Beryl really drove this home. You had two big incidents here about a year apart. You had the Direco a couple of years ago, and then Beryl last year. Or maybe they were only a few months apart. I don't remember anymore. But the bottom line is you had all of these. I'm going to regret my life choices not taking something to deal with submarines. Yikes. And then suddenly, it was like, you know, Centerpoint pointed out that, look, they had put in for a federal grant to start trying to harden the power system here against higher winds, which is, you know, Hurricane Alley makes sense, and had been told pound sand. And so it's like, no battleship? One battleship on the opposing team. Ugh, this feels kind of crappy. Okay, now I get torpedoes. Let's look at these real quick. Same launchers, 8 kilometers still? 8 kilometers still, okay. That hasn't changed.
You crazy son of a bitch.
City with the resub. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Now, I also have limited damage control. I have like Russian battleship damage control. That's irritating. Why is that a thing? Dude. Oh my god, what is this accuracy? What in the hell? You can't hit anything. That's terrible. That accuracy is terrible. What in the hell? Okay, if both submarines are on my right flank, that means both opposing submarines are on my right flank. I don't know that I want to play over here. No lock-on. That's a good point, actually. Now, 4BF, that doesn't shock me. It's, man, let me tell you, the arguments for nuclear power are just irrefutable. And yet, we cannot seem to get anybody who understands this. All right, I got a few of those shells on target. Give me a big sit. Ah, feels bad. Feels bad, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep that guy lit so we can harass him. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Hello, dear. 6 kilometers. Yuck. There's a Devonshire over here, too. That's interesting. Are they just going to ram each other? What are these guys doing? Oh, no, it's 5 now. 5 overpens. That feels normal. This is a Deutschland. New German cruiser line. Not that button. You are still British, my friend. And the opposing submarine is literally just sitting there, or my friendly submarine literally sitting there, just waiting to get murdered. Love it. He's just chilling. Yeah, he's just terrible. I do not understand what is happening right now. So, good news. I'm still very, very good at murdering opposing cruisers, which makes sense because I should be.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes, get ahead. Torpedoes, direct front.
Unfortunately, I'm really bad at hunting submarines, and I want to be the hell away from here. Because I came over here with the futile assumption that my submarines wouldn't suck, and it turns out my submarines sucked.
Ship is on fire.
And I don't get a heal. I was on fire, I put it out. As it is, I'm going to kite this to Gras and see if I can murder him. This guy seems to only know how to drive in circles. Like, he'll just keep turning. It's so predictable. Check this out. 2, 1, and 1 fire right about there.
Ship is on fire.
Now, if I led that correctly, he's dead. Well, somehow he managed to live still. Oh, the Orion is shooting at me now. Go away. I'm busy. Yeah, this cruiser only knows how to drive in circles and shoot his guns. Like, that seems to be all he knows. Whereas right now, I'm just like, get me the hell away from these guys. I bite my thumb at these, sir. This AA feels better than Spee's. I wonder if it is, or if it's just a hallucination. I mean, fix it. Atlanta's AA has always been amazing.
Well, I know they nerfed it for a little while.
Not that I can remember. All right, Pigeon. Pigeon Coop, as DJ would say. I'm going to take one of these in the stern, I think. Yep, I should have driven this ship a little better. Yep, it's all right. It's my own fault. Lucky for me, this opposing battleship does not understand how to shoot. So, I've got that going for me. And right now, he can't spot me without help. Okay. Ooh, you know what else I'm just realizing? I have more hit points than Spee. So far, I'm liking this boat. Come on, HE shells. Do your thing. There we go. All right, they're down to 2 submarines and an aircraft carrier. So much fun, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go have some fun. New campaigns coming. So, they haven't added a new campaign to the game in so long, I'm betting not. That's the single barrel, Donis' single barrel pick. Donis has good taste. Oh, he's the Marblehead. Welcome in, YOLO. He's chasing the submarine. I'm going to put the HE back in the barrel here. All right, I hit the submarine. Woohoo, let's go. Thank you, dear. All right, my range on these things is 6. Which means I'm going to have to get disturbingly close to be able to depth charge him. YOLO's got him locked up on Hydro. Team's about to kill the carrier. Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? He's flooding in there. No. Oh, you got the kill. That's all right. That's okay. It's all right. So now there's one sub left that we don't even get to see, but whatever. He probably never played in. Like, he hasn't even been spotted. He's probably never been spotted. So, comps to YOLO. 4 kills and a Marblehead. Look at that. Well done. Oh, there he is. What are you doing over here? What are you doing down here, my dude? What is that shenanigans about? Ship handles okay, but she's not quick, which is not surprising. I think it's 28 knots top speed. That's not bad. Nice. You had a great game, YOLO. Nicely done. Our Dallas just got wrecked. Need this Fubuki to get over there with his depth charges and do his thing. Five subs if you play a sub next. Do you really want me to play Submarine? Because I suck at it. And I mean suck.
Which is sad for somebody who wanted to drive.
I really did, but the mechanics are so bad. Like, they're just not enjoyable. All right, go get him, Fubuki. Get him, Fubuki. You got this, buddy. Oh, the Deli's got his sub-surveillance up, I think. 2 HP. He's a dead man. There we go. So 4BF, that clip still exists on my channel. Back when submarines were in testing, I got a kill with a submarine secondary gun. My deck gun killed an opposing destroyer. He had like 50 HP, and I was coming around the corner, and the deck gun went pew, and he died. And it was like, let's go. That's not bad. Like, these are not bad ships, at least based on that. Now, I'll say that right now the manual secondary gimmick is completely irrelevant. Like, this is terrible. Now, admittedly, also, I got really good matchmaking this game. This is 2 games in a row now. I've had very, very cruiser-heavy matchmaking, which is exactly the kind of thing you want in this ship.